This is truly crazy. I'm about to tell you how I hypnotized myself to become a fucking G, to become a winner. There is a psychological tool called emotional anchoring. When you emotional anchor an emotion into somebody, you're doing things similar to this. Say when you walk into the bathroom and you don't even have to go to the bathroom, but now all of a sudden you gotta pee. That's an emotional anchor already rooted in your subconscious. Whenever a dog is about to get fed and the owner brings the bowl out, the dog instantly becomes happy before the food is even given to the dog, because the dog has been emotionally anchored into having that feeling for that specific effect with that specific outcome. Now, you can emotional anchor positive emotions into your subconscious system, such as UFC fighters. Right before they go into a UFC fight and that bell rings, whether they like the person they're fighting or not, they have to instantly go into fight or flight mode, and they have to become that warrior, simply because it's that emotional anchor from the bell of the UFC ring. Look at this beautiful dome right behind me. Isn't this magnificent? I'm in Las Vegas, and I am solo exploring the city. This is a time of a life. I am about to go into university. Within the next 16 days, I have a Muay Thai MMA fight 2 days before I join my university for the first time ever. I just turned 23 yesterday. I'm in Las Vegas, baby. Isn't that insane? When a UFC fighter is about to go into that UFC ring, the octagon, they need to be able to snap into that mode for success, to win, to dominate. Now, you can teach yourself how to do this. You can teach yourself to instantly activate a flow state, so then you're locked in. You could teach yourself how to instantly activate a monk stage, so then nothing can break your focus for a certain amount of time, or a fight or flight stage, a warrior stage, where whatever's in your way, you're going to dominate. I'm gonna teach you how in this video. Before I continue, please like and subscribe. It means a lot. It goes a long way, and it also helps me to develop this page so more people can hear the information that I'm trying to share and maybe benefit off of it. So please like and subscribe and comment what you think about this video down below. Getting back into it, emotional anchoring an emotion into yourself is you're bypassing your subconscious mind. There are two minds that we use throughout the day. There is the conscious mind, the logical thinking mind, where think of it as a secretary to the big boss. The logical thinking mind questions everything. The logical thinking mind, if you want to go on a walk, you're going to question, what are the benefits of going on a walk? But if you talk to the subconscious mind, if you tell your subconscious mind, I'm going on a walk, you're going on a walk without questioning it. The subconscious mind is the boss. And when you speak with the boss, you can make anything happen. You just have to get past that secretary first. And the way you do this is you have to get past your conscious mind and speak with your subconscious mind. Now, there are certain phrases, certain tricks, certain ways to go about this process. And the first thing you gotta do is basically trick the conscious mind into delegating its tasks to the subconscious mind. And you do that by breath work. You do that through binary beats. When you put your mind into a certain frequency, a 4 through 8 hertz frequency of a theta binary beat. You can listen to these off of YouTube, and then when you listen to these off of YouTube, it puts your mind into a theta thinking state. And a theta thinking state is the state of mind you need to be, the frequency you need to be operating at in your brain in order to go into a lucid dream, to get hypnotized, to daydream. That's the exact frequency of your brain that you use when you're daydreaming, when you're going into a lucid state, such as lucid dreaming or hypnosis, everything of that nature. And what emotional anchoring is, it's a little bit of hypnosis as well. How do you speak to your subconscious mind? Tell your conscious mind a whole bunch of tasks to do. Like, one thing hypnotists do is that they tell you to focus on their finger. Now, eventually, when you focus on the finger, you're going to get so bored consciously that you're going to delegate that task, and another task like focus on your breathing. Every time I breathe in, tell yourself, every time I breathe in, I get more and more relaxed. And then every time you breathe in, after a certain amount of breaths, your conscious mind is going to delegate those tasks to your subconscious mind. And then once your conscious mind is basically saying, everything I'm doing right now could be delegated to the subconscious brain, the big boss, the boss that is very influenceable. Yes, let's say that. Your subconscious mind is very influenceable. Whatever you tell it to do, it will do without question. Now that's why it needs to talk to the big boss. Once you're in that brain frequency state of 4 through 8 hertz, and you're in a theta state of mind, and all the information that you're perceiving is going straight to your subconscious mind instead of your conscious brain, that's when the magic happens, right? That's when you could tell your subconscious mind things such as soon as this bell rings, I'm going to lock in and be a fighter. Whatever gets in my way, I'm going to dominate, and I'm going to outclass. You see where I'm going here with this, right? When you're talking to the big boss, whatever, it's like a genie in a bottle. Whatever suggestions you make it, you're going to make them happen. Such as when you're in that state of mind, after you've done your breath work, after you've done, like, there's box breathing, 4, 4, 4, 4, breathe in, hold 4 seconds, breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, breathe out for 4 seconds. Anyways, do things like that, and then eventually all the tasks are going to be delegated to your subconscious mind. Tell your subconscious mind, I am going to become a winner, I'm going to achieve big things, yada yada yada, whatever you want to tell them. You're going to tell your subconscious mind, when this test comes for, let's say, schoolwork, I'm going to absolutely dominate because I'm going to lock in and I am in a flow state of mind. There are also brain frequencies, which you can put yourself into a constant flow state. That's where things get interesting. Now, I'm telling you all this because reality is really what you make out of it. We are all made in the image of God, meaning we can make these things happen. But most people don't read their user manual, and I'm talking through neuroscience, or I'm talking through psychology, so they don't know how to talk to their subconscious brain and their subconscious brain. And it's very important you do that, so whatever goals you have in life, you could achieve, and you could help to work towards them in a much more efficient way. Does that make sense? Oh, look at all this. This is honestly awesome. I'm at the dome right now, and you got all these people parked behind me watching me talk to a pole because I'm filming this YouTube video in front of the dome, right? In Las Vegas. This is the Sphere. This is incredible. Still magnificent. But I don't care what these people think. I'm here to achieve my goals because I set my paths and my focus on it. And I do that through certain methods, such as speaking directly to my subconscious brain instead of my conscious brain in order to make these things happen. It doesn't matter the situation. I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to achieve these goals. We're going to talk about how emotional anchoring plays into this, such as how you can emotional anchor positive emotions into your subconscious to when you want something to happen, you can make it happen at the snap of a finger. There are certain salesmen, Tony Robinson, if I'm not mistaken, they understand these tools. Whenever Tony Robinson is going on a big presentation, he'll slap the outsoles, the palms of his wrist, and then he'll emotional anchor a feeling of being confident, brave enough to make the speeches and to basically be on his A game. And that's why it's beneficial to do emotional anchor positive emotions into your subconscious brain. Now you could do things like, they're called cues, any cues. You could slap the back of your wrist, or you could slap your chest, your shoulders right before you go into a martial art fight, and do that enough times. Eventually, when you slap your shoulders, you're going to feel that fight or flight instantly activate. Doesn't matter the situation you're in, and you'll be able to lock in almost like you are in a martial art fight. It's just making sense now. It's quite crazy. But you do this enough times, you emotional anchor the same emotion through a certain cue enough times, and then you'll be unstoppable. I hope we learned something from this video. Thank you so much for watching. This is such a beautiful sphere here in Las Vegas, Nevada. USA, baby. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more athletics plus academics content, which I'll be talking about neuroscience in the future on how that can make you a better athlete. I'll be talking about things such as how to become more disciplined through neuroscience, neurochemistry, how to be a better martial artist through physics. The possibilities are endless when you subscribe to this channel and you watch my videos. Have a beautiful day, everybody.